Good day, human Latiosites! This is LatiosAzurill, and welcome to Let's Play Pokemon Grass Jewel, the official video guide. So, yes, as many of you know, this is a game that I actually made. I had a little bit of help from some people with certain things. But for the most part, this is a game that I did make, and I had a lot of fun making it. It took a little while, but I don't know, I hope that it's enjoyable for you guys, and, well, we're here to, I guess, have some fun playing through it. So, let's go, start out. Also, for any of you guys who want to play it, for information on how to go about playing this game, by all means, check out the LatiosAzurill in Kalos channel. I'll put a link in the description. So, first of all, option-wise, I'm gonna just use fast text, just to make my life a little easier. What's a good, frame? This'll work. This isn't like a Nuzlocke challenge or anything, so I'm not gonna like mess around with set versus shift. It really doesn't matter. We're just here to have some fun. So, let's start. Hi! Sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Maple, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. This is what we call a Pokemon. Here we have a little Chikorita. As many of you guys have figured out, this game does sort of feature Chikorita. But I don't know. There's only so much involved with that. But we'll get there. We'll get there. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. We humans live alongside Pokemon at times as friendly playmates, and at times as cooperative workmates. And sometimes we band together and battle others like us. But despite our closeness, we don't know everything about Pokemon. In fact, there are many, many secrets surrounding Pokemon. To unravel Pokemon mysteries, I've been undertaking research. That's what I do. And you are? Are you a boy or are you a girl? So yes, you can play as a boy or a girl. I am going to be playing as a boy because, well, because I'm a guy. So, let's do this. Okay, hi, yeah, alright. So, it's Eric. Yes, it is. Okay. Ah, okay. You're Eric, who's moving to my hometown of Littleroot. I get it now. Alright, are you ready? Your very own adventure is about to unfold. Take courage and leap into the world of Pokemon, where dreams, adventure, and friendships await. Well, I'll be expecting you later. Come see me at my Pokemon lab. Here we go. I don't know why we're in a moving truck, but we just are, for whatever reason. Whatever. Box is printed with a Pokemon logo. It's a Pokemon brand moving and delivery service. Fair enough! Let's step outside the Littleroot town. Oh, hey, Mom. Eric, we're here, honey. It must be tiring riding with our things in the moving truck. Well, this is Littleroot town. I wonder how that truck... I guess the truck's just, you know, right off the coast, since here Littleroot seems to be a peninsula. Now this is Little Root Town. How do you like it? This is our new home. It has a quaint feel, but it seems to be an easy place to live, don't you think? And you get your own room, Eric. Let's go inside. I don't think I have any siblings, so... Did I not have my own room wherever we're from? I think it's Johto. I could be wrong. Huh. See, Eric, isn't it nice in here, too? The movers Pokemon do all the work of moving us in and cleaning up after. So, this is so convenient. Eric, your room is upstairs. Go check it out, dear. Dad bought you a new clock to mark our move here. Don't forget to set it. So, doesn't she have a room? It always struck me as odd, though, that in these games, you have a mother living in your house, but she never has a room. She never has somewhere to sleep at night. She's just, you know, she's just always sitting at the kitchen table or whatever. In fact, is this technically the living room or the dining room, living room, kitchen? I can't even tell. This place is so small. It's the whole thing with Pokemon, I suppose. So this game does take place in the Hoenn region. There are a few changes map-wise, but for the most part, it's not really any big difference. The clock is stopped. Better start. You know what? I don't even care. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Eric, how do you like your new room? Good, everything's put away neatly. They finished moving everything in downstairs, too. Pokemon movers are so convenient. Oh, you should make sure that everything's all there on your desk. Sure, why not? The notebook, adventure rule number 1, open the menu to start. Adventure rule number 2, record your progress save. The remaining pages are blank. Alright, let's boot up the PC. We can take out a fresh water. It's not a potion anymore. It's fresh water. It's, you know, cheaper and more efficient. Kind of funny when you think about it. Oh, Eric, quick, come here. Come quickly. Look, it's Petalburg Gym. Maybe Dad'll be on. We brought you this report from in front of Petalburg Gym. Oh, it's over. I think Dad was on, but we missed him. Too bad. Oh yes, one of Dad's friends lives in town. Professor Maple is his name. He lives right next door. So you should go over and introduce yourself. Yeah, his lab is right below us. Right? Hey, it's an Azurill. Aww. So yes, there are a bunch of starters here. There's a Bulbasaur, Charmander, Squirtle. There's a Chikorita. There's a Cyndaquil, and there's a Totodile, as well as Trico, Torchic, Mudkip. There's also a Togepi here and a Pikachu. Some of the cries are a little bit glitchy due to certain things, I guess. I don't know. More Azurill. So, So this is May's house, I guess. Whilst this is Professor Maple's Pokemon lab. Professor Maple spends days in his lab studying. Then he'll suddenly go out in the wild and do more research. In fact, he's out doing fieldwork now. Okay, I guess we're not going to be seeing him now. Alright, whatever. Little Root Town, a town that can't be shaded by any hue. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. So interesting that this is my house, yet it's, you know, my mother lives there. You'd think she would be the one who, you know, has the sign on the house. If you go outside and go in the grass, wild Pokemon will jump out. It's dangerous if you don't have your own Pokemon. Alright, well thank you, random girl, for, I guess, concerning me. Whatever. Oh, hello, and you are? Oh, you're Eric, our next door neighbor. Hi! We have a daughter about the same age as you. Our daughter was excited about making a new friend. Our daughter is upstairs, I think. Fair enough. Like child, like father. My husband is as wild about Pokemon as our child. He, Professor Pine, is always out at a lab or searching in grassy places. Professor Pine, so he must be somewhere else. Professor Pine, I guess, is an associate of Maple. Whatever. Just another guy, another dude. Fair enough. Huh? Who are you? Oh, you're Eric. So your move was today. I'm May. Glad to meet you. I have this dream of becoming friends with Pokemon all over the world. I heard about you, Eric, from Professor Maple. I was hoping that you would be nice, Eric, and that we could be friends. Oh, isn't this silly? I've just met you, Eric. Oh, I forgot. I was supposed to go help the professor catch some wild Pokemon. Alright, Eric, I'll catch you later! I don't think he's in the, I don't think the professor is inside your PC, so that's kind of an interesting move to just check out the PC, I guess? Hi, neighbor! Do you already have your own Pokemon? No, I better go find the professor. No, wait a minute, he's out doing field work. Alright, whatever. Hi. There are scary Pokemon outside. I can hear their cries. I want to go see what is going on, but I don't have any Pokemon. Can you see what's happening for me? Girl, I don't have Pokemon either, you know. Help me! Oh dear, guy's being chased by a Zigzagoon. Hello, you over there! Please help! In my bag there's a Pokeball! Don't you have any Pokemon for yourself? Come on, man. Where do you think you're going? Don't leave me like this! Alright, with that we got fresh water. One of the nice things is you can get some fresh water. That's always useful. Alright. So, we can get our starters. We can pick the Thunder Pokemon Raikou, the Volcano Pokemon Entei, or the Aurora Pokemon Suicune. Alright, any choice I guess is a decent choice and all, but my favorite of the three is Suicune. You don't have to, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think that, I honestly think Suicune is probably the best option because, well, Suicune is my favorite and all, but that is just, that's a personal thing. I'm gonna go with Suicune, but there's no reason that anyone else needs to feel any compulsion to pick Suicune, I suppose, when playing on your own. Alright, so Suicune has Bite and Leer. What nature do you have? Also, the starter comes holding a leftovers, which is kind of useful, I suppose. Alright, you are mild nature. That's actually not bad. That's not bad at all. Of course, we only have a physical move right now. We do, of course, we do have the physical special split here. Oh, the Zigzagoon's gonna flinch. Nice. Alright. Gotta love that hacks. Alright. Hashtag love that hacks. There we go. Whoa. I was in the tall grass studying wild Pokemon when I was jumped. You saved me. Thanks a lot. Oh. Hi, you're Eric. This is not the place to chat, so come by my Pokemon lab later, okay? Or now. That works. So, Eric, I've heard so much about you from your father. I've heard that you don't have your own Pokemon yet. But the way you battled earlier, you pulled it off with aplomb. I guess you have your father's blood in your veins after all. Oh yes. As thanks for rescuing me, I'd like you to have the Pokemon you used earlier. So with that we receive Suicune. While you're at it, why not give a nickname to that Suicune? Sure. I mean, I don't need to nickname my Pokemon, but I think I will anyway. So let's name you... I want to name you Rain. If you work at Pokemon and gain experience, I think you'll make an extremely good Pokemon trainer. May is also studying Pokemon while helping me out. Eric, don't you think it might be a good idea to go see May? I don't know. Don't be that way. You should go challenge May. Alright, fine. Guess I don't have a choice. Great! May should be happy too. Get May to teach you what it means to be a trainer. May? Going home, I guess. Or maybe the kid's scrabbling around in tall grass somewhere. If you or your Pokemon get tired, you should get some rest at home. I should, shouldn't I? Alright, whatever. Let's go meet May. Oh, go find May. Meet up with May. Alright. We don't have Pokeballs yet, so there's really no reason to go into the tall grass. Oh, hey, it's a Wingull. Alright. Okay. Here we are at Route 103. My Pokemon is staggeringly tired. I should have brought a potion. Do you really think I'm gonna let you pass? Like, really, man? You could let me pass if you were a nice guy, but I guess you're not. And here we are at Route 103. Below us is Oldale Town. Oh, another Wingull. Okay, whatever. Alright. Hey, May. Let's see, the Pokemon found on Route 103 include... Oh, hi, Eric! Oh, I see the professor gave you a Pokemon as a gift. Since we're here, let's have a quick battle. I'll give you a taste of how to be a trainer. Okay, so here we go against our rival in our first Pokemon battle, if you don't count that Zigzagoon. So we are challenged by Pokemon Trainer May. Alright, Rain, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna leer at it. Might as well get the defense drop. Headbutt. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Ah, we've got leftovers. We're good. We're good. Alright. Let's bite that thing! We're gonna get the flinch. Okay, Rain. Rain, you're too good. You're too good, Rain. Too good. Alright. Bite it again. Alright, you're gonna headbutt now. Don't you dare crit. Good, you're not gonna crit. We got this in the bag. We got a legendary. We got a legendary. We're good. So yes, the rival does not have a legendary dog like you, or legendary beast, whatever you want to call them. The rival basically has the starter of the same type as the Pokemon you picked. So if you chose Entei, your rival would have Torchic, and up to Blaziken and all. If you picked Trico, your rival would have... If you picked Raikou, your rival would have Trico, which they're not the same type, but in that type cycle, they're pretty much in the same zone. Yeah, that was great. Alright, we got $1,460 for winning. I think I know why the professor seems to like you now. I mean, you just got that Pokemon, but it already likes you. You might be able to befriend any kind of Pokemon easily. Well, it's time to head back to the lab. Sure, let's head back. Bye, Wingull. Ah, the Wingull flew away. Okay, whatever. Guess the Wingull flew away. Fine with me, I suppose. Eric, over here, let's hurry home. Alright, guess we're hurrying home. Alright. So here we are, back in Little Root Town. The Little Root Peninsula, if you will. Alright. Oh, hi Eric. I heard you beat May on your first try. That's excellent. May's been helping me with my research for a long time. May has an extensive history as a trainer already. Here, Eric, I ordered this for my research, but I think you should have this Pokédex. So with that, we receive the Pokédex. The Pokédex is a high-tech tool that automatically makes a record of any Pokemon you meet or catch. However, I would also like you to stop a terrorist organization out there called Team Dream. They are very dangerous, trying to release something known as the Nightmare. That's a bit intimidating. Oh wow, Eric, you got a Pokédex too? May, weren't you listening? He just dropped the bomb on this team that is trying to release a Nightmare. Interesting. That's great, just like me. I've got something for you too. With that, we receive Pokeballs. With that, we got some Pokeballs. That's gonna be good for catching some Pokemon, I suppose. It's fun if you can get a lot of Pokemon. I'm gonna look all over the place because I want different Pokemon. If I find any cute Pokemon, I'll catch them with Pokeballs. Countless Pokemon await you. I'm getting the itch to get out and do fieldwork again. Alright, I bet he's gonna go out and do fieldwork again, isn't he? Whatever. Oh, hey, Mom. Wait, Eric! Eric, did you introduce yourself to Professor Maple? Oh, what an adorable Pokemon! You got it from Professor Maple, how nice! You're your father's child, alright. You look good together with your Pokemon. Here, honey, if you're going out on an adventure, wear these running shoes. They'll put a zip in your step. So with that, we switch to the running shoes. Eric, those shoes came with instructions. Press B while you're wearing these shoes to run extra fast. Slip on these running shoes and race in the great outdoors. To think that you have your very own Pokemon now, your father will be overjoyed. But please be careful. If anything happens, you can come home. Go on. Go get them, honey. Alright, bye, Mom. And away we go. Here we are, Route 101. Alright, now I'm going to actually heal up, because we did take a little bit of damage from that Mudkip. And I'm not in the mood to lose to a wild Pokemon. So, alright. I know we're not doing the Nuzlocke and all, but still I'd prefer not losing to a wild Pokemon. Alright. So, let's go buy some Pokeballs. Just because. Items are a little bit cheaper in this game, so I'm not trying to rip you guys off here. I mean, you see the PP Max kind of expensive, but it's a PP Max being sold, so hey, you know, whatever. I don't really have enough money to buy like a full restore or anything, so, you know, that's fine. I want to take a rest, so I'm saving my progress. You go do that. Pokemon centers are great. You can use their service as much as you like, and it's all for free. You never have to worry. Okay. That PC in the corner is there for any Pokemon trainer to use. Naturally, that means you're welcome to use it too. Oh, I am. That's very thoughtful. Very thoughtful. Sheldon does have a way of confusing and offending people. I really feel bad for Penny when she's around him. I wonder how she feels about our intellectual conversations that we often dumb down for her. Yeah, that is something to wonder about. Bazinga! I have calculated a functioning friendship algorithm. Okay, Sheldon, good for you. Do these two guys talk over your head too? I don't know. I don't know. Let's pretend I understand them. Let's pretend. So, she's real crazy. She's a genius. Can you decipher it? I don't speak megalomaniac. Fortunately, Howard Stark does. Okay. I don't need a congressional honor. I don't need Ancient Thompson's approval, or the President's. I know my value. Anyone else's opinion doesn't really matter. Okay. Okay. That's inspirational words from Agent Carter. Good to know. Alright, let's go get an encounter. I'm gonna catch a Pokemon, I think, from different routes. I don't know. I'll let you guys decide on what Pokemon I catch, which ones I don't. Alright, so it looks like our first encounter for this route is a Hoot Hoot. This thing, I guess, to use a Hoot Hoot, I guess would be a hoot and a half. Okay, we're gonna get the flinch on this thing. And actually, we're not gonna get a flinch. We're gonna get a bite on it. We're not getting a flinch. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Let's throw a Pokeball at it. When I buy Pokeballs, I'm probably gonna buy them 10 at a time. Maybe. I don't know. This way we get the free Premier Balls. Alright, there we go. So with that, we caught Hoot Hoot. Alright. So, Hoot Hoot, let's give you a name, shall we? I'm gonna name you... I'm going to name you... Owl. Alright. So with that, we have Owl. Let's go get an encounter for this route. Not that it's really once again, not a Nuzlocke, but just, you know, an encounter to get something interesting. Zigzagoon! This is not a Nuzlocke, so I'm gonna try to find something more interesting, because I don't really care enough about Zigzagoons. Maybe I should. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever this is, I'm sure it'll be more interesting. Farfetch'd! Okay, okay. I could dig that. I could dig that. Let's bite it. Maybe we can get a flinch. It is resisted, though, so, you know. Peck. That's gonna hurt a little bit. Okay. Can you flinch, please? That thing doesn't want to flinch. Okay. I think we're gonna have to face the real possibility I might actually lose. Once again, not a Nuzlocke, so it's not too concerning. Another peck. Wow, that thing is very adamant about attacking us. Okay, I'm gonna go for a Pokeball. It's at half health. This might fail, but, you know, yeah, it's failing. That's not good. Huh. We do have Owl if I need it, if it comes down to that. But, come on, stay in the ball, please. Ugh. Alright. And rain's going down. And I'll say one more time, not a Nuzlocke. I probably could have freshwatered, but... Alright, I should have freshwatered instead of Pokeballing it, but... Come on, stay in the ball, please. Stay in the ball, please! Yeah, there we go! Now I'm glad I went for the Pokeball instead of the freshwater. We caught ourselves a Farfetch'd. It's a wild duck. Alright. Let's name you... I'm gonna name you... Quacker. Alright, with that we have Quacker. I'm gonna go heal up. I probably would be a little more careful if I was doing a Nuzlocke once again, but that's okay. Alright. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but some Pokemon were given different secondary typings in this game. So for instance, I mean, Rain is just Suicune, just water type, but Hoothoot is psychic flying instead of normal flying. And Farfetch'd is fighting flying instead of normal flying. I basically, I guess, took a play out of the Drayano playbook. But that's okay. I guess that's okay, I don't know. Alright. I'll put Quacker up front for now. Alright. And we found a Seedot. Alright, we could probably use some experience. I might do some grinding in this game, but I'm probably gonna do it off screen only because, I mean, it is what it is. Oh wow, that's just gonna KO. Farfetch'd is strong. Alright. And there's a Riolu. I'm probably gonna KO it if I peck at it, but whatever. Oh, you're gonna endure. That's good. That's very good, actually. Nice. We got a crit there. It's gonna endure the hit, which means now we can catch it. Maybe catch it, that is. Maybe not. I don't know. No, you're gonna break out. Oh, God. Alright, we resist that, but that's gonna do damage. The Endure Reversal. Wow. Wow, the wild Pokemon AI is real. It's real. This thing is for real. It's kind of hilarious, actually. Alright. I probably could just hard switch out into Owl, but there's really no reason to, because you're gonna endure. Because Owl can probably live any reversal, given the quad resistance. Come on, Riolu. Stay in the ball, please. Are you kidding me? Alright, you're gonna endure. Come on. Stay in the ball, please. Of course. Of course. Alright, Quacker. Quacker, I'll heal you up. Don't worry. Don't worry. Alright. So Riolu is a little bit on the rare side. And I guess it's not the easiest thing to catch in the world. So, you know. Are you kidding me? Alright, we quad resist this, so that actually gets some damage. Actually, we do quad resist it. Come on, stay in the ball, please. Stay in the ball, please. Are you kidding me? You know what? I am going to use a very elusive Premier Ball. This isn't going to catch it, let's face it. But, you never know. You never know. Yeah, I kinda knew. Alright. Come on. Stay in the ball, please. This thing doesn't want to make me happy. It's at 1 hit point. It is at 1 hit point, and it won't stay in a Pokeball. That is my luck. That is my luck. Come on, stay in the ball, please. Are you kidding me? Wow, this thing has such a horrible catchability. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Eventually it's gonna run out of moves, it's gonna start struggling, it's gonna kill itself. And I'm gonna be out of Pokeballs at that point anyway, so it's not gonna matter, but still. Are you kidding me? Can't I have some kind of status? Actually, Al's probably gonna go down before that, if I don't fresh water up. Come on, stay in this ball. The next one will be the last Pokeball I throw, so just stay in the ball. Alright, the next one's the last one, and then I'm just gonna face the fact we're not getting Riolu. Alright, this is it. Once this fails, I'm gonna call it a day. Okay, you know what? Great, we got it. Alright. That took forever. So, Rielu's dad is out of the Pokedex. No dad is known. Okay, whatever. I want to nickname you. Let's call you... You know what? You might evolve one day, so I'm gonna name you Luke. Okay. Now, due to certain constraints involving number of icons available, Riolu does share its its non-sprite icon with Machop. So that is an unfortunate little quirk in the game, because I didn't replace any first or third gen Pokemon. They are all still in the game. However, I did add a few. So it is holding a black belt, so it's going to do a little more damage, I guess. Alright. So you know what? Next time, I will actually move on to Route 102. I guess as we continue our adventure here. As we continue our adventure here in Pokemon Grass Jewel. So, we'll head out this way toward the next route. This is more of a guide, I guess. It's a Let's Play slash guide. So you know what? In the comments below, the question of the day, I think, is... I'm not going to give a formal question of the day, but I'm going to have a standing question of the day of, do you want each Pokemon that we catch to be in our party or not? So, in the comments below, by all means, tell me which Pokemon you want to stay in the team, and which Pokemon you want to not stay in the team, because we're going to get a lot of Pokemon in this game, and I'm not going to try to catch them all in this series. I am going to try to catch a few that I really like, and if you guys have any Pokemon in particular you want me to go use, if I can get to that portion in the game, I might actually go catch one and maybe even use it. So by all means, tell me who you want to stay in the team. For now, I'm going to keep all 4, but we'll see somewhere down the line who is going to stay in the team and who's not. Alright, for now, I'm actually going to buy some more Pokeballs, just so we have them. Now, at some point really soon, we're going to be able to get better balls. But for the time being, we do have the Pokeballs. Because you can buy Ultra Balls starting from Petalburg, but that's a little bit ahead. Not too far ahead. We'll get there next time. Like I said, I'm going to try to organize this by areas, so this is going to serve as a guide. So this has been, I guess, Little Root Town through, I guess, the western side of Route 103. So we have this little slice of Ho, and next time we'll move on to Route 102 and through Petalburg. So thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time we continue our journey in Pokemon Grass Jewel. Goodbye.